Template plastic comes in a variety of different makes. This is the no melt mylar template plastic that you can press with an iron, and here you've got a template plastic that's actually got a grid already upon it. You can use either. If you are going to use template plastic, let's get rid of those in the time-honoured way, drop them on the floor. Once you've traced off your template, it pays to A, put the grain line in, and B, cut it out carefully. And ideally I would cut it out with a pair of scissors I didn't mind too much about. And you do need to make sure you actually cut it out through the pencil line, because the pencil line is exactly 1/4 of an inch away from the actual drawn size of the shape. Now when you have cut it out, you maybe, like me, like to use the rotary cutter to cut round. The snag is that as you keep on cutting round with the rotary cutter, you remove odd bits of the template. Take some form of felt tip pen and just draw a line with the felt tip pen round the edge. And then you will be able to see if you cut through the blue line, it will get smaller and smaller. And if it vanishes, your template isn't accurate.
Right.
Now, when you are going to draw around the template onto fabric, and it doesn't really matter what sort of template stuff you use, whether you use cardboard or whether you use template plastic or whether X-ray film. Old X-ray film apparently is quite good for doing templates.
Oh, yes,
if you happen to know a nurse or someone like that. You want it without sort of parts of the body upon it, but just plain ordinary X-ray film actually works quite well. You may not be able to get it these days. This was some time ago. When you come to put the template on, templates can slide. Therefore, what's quite a neat idea is a little bit of double-sided tape. Now, this is basting tape by Clover, which is absolutely super because you can put it on the back, scratch off the little bit of paper, keep it, okay? Because otherwise it sticks to everything else.
Yeah, okay.
And this will then hold it much more firmly on the fabric. When you come to draw round, you need to get your template on the fabric so that the grain line is pointing in the right direction. You then need to hold your pencil at 45 degrees so that you get really close to the edge of the template. If you hold it like that, you're not at the edge. If you hold it upright, you're not at the edge. Template at 45 degrees.